Cindy Hval is a freelance columnist and correspondent for the Spokesman Review and author of War Bonds, Love Stories from the Greatest Generation. The view from her porch is usually sunny.
When I was growing up, my parents didn't approve of the devil's music. Our home was filled with music, all right, but it was mainly the Gaither Vocal Band and Elvis, gospel hymns only. In the 80s, backward masking dominated the nightly news. We teens were warned about the dangers of subliminal messages. Listening to certain bands could turn us into Satan worshipers. Seminar speakers warned us subliminal messaging wasn't confined to just records. Even eating crackers could send one spiraling into sin. They told us the word sex was spelled out in the dots on a Ritz cracker. I covertly listened to the radio just to keep current with the sinful state of the world. But that radio rebellion must have corrupted me. How else to explain the first album I purchased was Quiet Riot's Metal Health? But metal never moved me much. My husband, Derek, however, was an avid concert goer, and when we met, he was astonished by my rock and roll ignorance. He often says, "Just think, if you hadn't married me, you would know nothing about Van Halen. Nothing." Alas, the cost of raising 4 kids put concert attendance out of our reach for many years. But once Jim Brickman came to town and we splurged, our teens were mortified. "Gosh, Mom, if John Denver was still alive, you'd probably pay money to see him too." Well, duh. Our kids grew older and we had more money in the budget to spend. Recently, we've seen a slew of bands from Bon Jovi to Bob Dylan. We grooved to Foreigner, Styx, and Loverboy. But it was seeing Blondie in 2015 that reminded Derek of the passage of time. "Debbie Harry is still so hot," he said. "Yeah, not bad for 70, I said. "Whoa, she's almost as old as my mother." Still, he was thrilled when the Spokesman Review asked me to review Def Leppard. "Make the rock and roll sign," he said, snapping my photo as we left for the concert. That photo ended up in the newspaper. A week later, I called a concert promoter for an interview. "First," he said, "I have to tell you, I loved that photo of you in the newspaper. The one where you're wearing the black dress and flashing the devil horns." Devil horns? Maybe my parents were right and rock and roll really is the devil's music. Oh well, I'm going to keep on listening while I still have my hearing. And that's the view from my front porch.